Hello, I'm Crazy Rob,
And I'm Crazy Cletus.
and today we're gonna watch the Xbox Showcase. So much exciting, wonderful stuff that we're gonna see today, I hope, because we have avoided social media all day today so we could be surprised when we watched this stuff, since, we had to work our day jobs.
One of us did. Someone took a sneak peek. Rob.
It was an accident, and I forgot about it already. I went in there, I went click, 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 delete, and I deleted that memory.
Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete.
Exactly. All right. So first off, let's start off with going over the Xbox Game Studios, some games that they have done and what we think we might be seeing from them, or already know what we might be seeing from them because they've talked about it in the past.
Hell yeah.
All right, so first one is going to be 343 Industries. I think we all know what's coming from them today.
No.
It was kind of the flagship of their presentation, Halo Infinite.
Dude,
They
I can't
actually
wait.
released the box art for this yesterday.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so people were like, went all CSI on it. They're like, oh, we're gonna look at all of the nooks and crannies of this case.
Did
So,
we happen to get a picture of it to show?
no, because
Oh,
I didn't want to pull it up because I just want to see the Halo stuff fresh. But I can talk about some of the stuff that was on there if
okay.
you would like.
No.
All right, so so there was a date on the suit, where it has like the date that whoever made the suit made it.
Yeah.
So Halsey made it. So Halsey's still around doing her thing.
Making new people.
Yeah, pretty much, stealing children and making them into super soldiers. Whatever, you know how she
Dude,
does her thing.
she could have taken me any day. I would love to have been Super Soldier.
But it looks like they simplified the suit, but it looked like they added a grappling hook to his armor. I don't know. It changed the traversal, maybe.
I guess. I told
Um,
us gonna.
they had the date on the suit, and the date was 3 years after Halo 5. So it is like 3 years off into the future.
Okay. Nice.
What else was there? That's all I'm remembering right now. I know there was more, but that's all I'm remembering off the top of my head. So we'll just wait to see the trailer in the video.
Talk about it.
Yep. All right. Next studio is World's Edge. I mean, we might see something from them in this press conference. They're the guys who make Age of Empires.
I never really played those games.
Yeah, me neither. Not gonna interest me at all.
No.
All
Not
right.
gonna tell now.
Next is gonna be the Coalition. The Coalition's the ones that make the Gears of War games.
Oh, they're making Gears of War already?
I doubt it. I doubt we see anything from them, but if we do see something from them, I doubt it's going to be a Gears game. When did the last
they
Gears
used to
come
be
out?
five.
Like a year ago? If that? Like that
I think
Gears
it's
of
a
War
little
just...
less.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Compulsion Games. The last game they made was We Happy Few, which I think was in 2017, I want to say. So, I mean, they actually might be in the verge of making something new. Like, usually about 3 years. So, they might have something there. I don't know what it would be. They might have something.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they come out with something good.
We got Double Fine. They are the makers of Psychonauts and Broken Age. And we actually already know they have a game coming this year. Psychonauts 2. I think it was at E3 last year.
You know what I hold? They kind of throw us off topic, but it's game related. It's game related. I hold them making another Fable.
I heard that too. I'm actually going to talk about that in
Yeah.
like 3 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get so giddy.
All
Feel
right.
like a little
So
gold
the
ball.
next game studio is The Initiative. The Initiative's a brand new studio, so they haven't released games before. But
Mhm.
a week ago, they had Phil Spencer at their studio trying out a first party game that has not been announced.
Ooh.
So, what I'm thinking is that they are working on Fable
You think
because
so?
it's already been not officially confirmed by Xbox, but from some reliable sources, cough cough, Alana Pierce, she's pretty much confirmed that like she's heard from multiple people that it's in the works. And
You
yeah.
don't understand. I was at work and I was watching videos about Xbox coming out. Like, oh yeah, and by the way, there's a new Fable. I was like, wait, hold on,
Yeah,
the fuck
it's
you
been
talking
being
about?
rumored, but hasn't been like
Yeah,
confirmed. But I
dude,
mean,
I
this
started looking.
studio doesn't have any games under its belt. The studio that made Fable doesn't exist anymore, Lionhead
Yeah,
Studios.
yeah,
So,
they what back in 2015,
2016.
16.
Yeah, I
Close
looked
enough.
that up today. I did some research today. I was on my break at work, like writing stuff down. Like I got paper.
I gotta take some
I
notes.
was doing homework today.
I get Iron Man. Does that count?
So I think the initiative is probably the one that's working on Fable, and I don't see why Fable wouldn't be announced at this conference.
It should be.
Like if it's actually a thing, like I don't see why it wouldn't be like at this
Yeah.
conference.
Well, Fable isn't that big of a game, but it's still pretty big. Like a lot of people like it.
Yeah, and it's a pretty well-known Xbox property that I think it would be
Hmm.
smart of them to start off the next gen
You know
running.
what they really need to do to start next gen?
What?
Too Human.
No one's gonna make Too Human again.
They need to
But
remake Too
I
Human.
swear, no one liked that game as much as you did.
Talk, everybody liked that game. That game was
Oh my god.
amazing.
Oh my god.
If they came up to Crazy Cletus and what's one game you would want back right now? Too Human. Remastered. They can remaster it, and I'd be fine with that. They're like, okay, we're just gonna
Just
like up the graphics
remastered Too Human.
and then
It's
send it
probably
out to you.
it might be backwards compatible. Just play the old one.
I can't. I can't find it anymore. Trust me, I've looked. I probably have to buy it off some creepy guy on Craigslist who like lives in his mom's basement.
Maybe.
And
All
to get it, I have to
right.
do some extra achievements.
No. No. All right. So next is going to be In Exile Entertainment. They're the ones who make the Wasteland games. So there might be a
Oh,
new
see,
Wasteland game coming, but I've never been into those games.
I try to play it. I don't like the sky view of. I don't like it.
Yeah. All
I try
right.
to play it.
Next is Mojang or Mojang. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Mojang Studios is what I'm gonna go with. Um, they make the Minecraft games.
Yeah,
So I don't know. Minecraft Dungeons just came out, so there might be some news about like maybe some updates to Minecraft Dungeons, maybe. But I doubt they're like releasing something new. New.
yeah. They've been on Minecraft for fucking
Yeah.
years now.
Plus, like
Like that's the
Minecraft
baby.
Dungeons got announced at the last E3, and it just came out pretty recently,
Yeah,
right?
I think 2 months ago or 3, 4 months
So
ago. It's the newest game they have.
then we got a Ninja Theory. So they're the studio that made the Hellblade games as well as Bleeding Edge. So Hellblade came
Hmm.
out in the last Hellblade came out in 2017. So we're looking at 3 years now, which I mean could be a new Hellblade game. And I've heard rumors of a new Hellblade game, but I don't think I've ever played one.
I've never played one. I've never even heard of it.
I've heard of it before, but I don't think I've ever played one. So possibly a new Hellblade game, maybe an update to Bleeding Edge. I don't I don't know how well that game actually does though. We played it once. Yeah,
It was great.
that was
It was
that
great.
little
Battle Royale.
like Overwatch wannabe type game.
Yeah. I liked it. I just didn't like it that much to keep on playing.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't hold me in.
Yeah.
Obsidian game. Obsidian. They're the ones who made the Outer World. That game just came out last year. I don't know if they're gonna have something new.
Maybe an update for that one.
Maybe they might not even be there though. Or if they are, that game would whatever game they're working on is gonna be pretty far out.
Yeah. Won't be an opening day of the.
Yeah.
Dude, I just realized you shaved.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I still got like a little bit of like fuzzy here,
Yeah.
little stubble. Playground Games, they make the Forza Horizon games, or they're one of the developers who works on the Forza Horizon games. So I mean, we could see a Forza Horizon 5 coming to the next gen console. That's not out of the realm of possibility at all.
No, I wouldn't mind that.
We've got Rare. So Rare's the one that makes Sea of Thieves and Banjo Kazooie.
What's Banjo Kazooie? I can't say it right, but
Banjo Kazooie, you know it if you see it. It's the one with the bear and the bird.
oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I was like, you definitely know what it is.
Yeah,
Um,
never played it.
so Sea of Thieves, I mean, if there's an update, that's continuously run. But I know Rare has is a developer that has multiple studios or like development teams. They have like multiple development teams. So I wouldn't be surprised. And I actually think it would be a great idea, and I've talked about this a few times, if they made a new Banjo Kazooie. Because that's like one of those things that Xbox is missing that I think PlayStation like has and does kind of well. Xbox doesn't have very many family games, and they don't have any first party family games.
Would you play Banjo Kazooie, Rob?
If they made like a new revamped version, I mean, why not?
We're gonna
It'd
have
be
family night.
like
Is that what we're gonna do?
it'd be like asking me like, would you play Ratchet and Clank? Of course I'd play Ratchet and Clank. Would you play Donkey Kong? Of course I'd play Donkey Kong. Why wouldn't I play Banjo Kazooie?
'Cause I never played it as a kid.
Yeah, neither did I. But that's also because if you think about it, Xbox didn't come out until we were how old? So if Xbox started
Yeah.
making like one, they'd have these recognizable characters to their brand that kids will grow up playing, and it'll like cement Xbox in at like the kid level and move up. Like, why do you think so many people are into PlayStation, right? I played Crash Bandicoot as a kid on PlayStation. Yeah, buddy. And Crash Bandicoot back then was a first party title to PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's not anymore, but it was. Played Crash Bandicoot, played Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper is a PlayStation title. Like, Xbox needs those. And it doesn't have it right now. That's just how I feel, at least.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are gonna play first person games like that anymore.
Look how well Ori and the Will of the Wisp has done for them, though.
But not too many people are gonna do that.
I don't know if I agree with that. Just because it's not a game that interests us, because like those just aren't the kind of games we play. But like, think back to like 7-year-old you. And what did you play as a kid before that? Nintendo, right?
Dude,
What?
Nintendo 64, yeah.
Yeah. Mario, Donkey Kong, like
South Park, Turok.
I hate you so much. All right. But like, I'm thinking back like when I was like that age. I didn't play Nintendo, I played PlayStation. Spyro. Rayman, Crash Bandicoot, Tombra, Sly Cooper. Sure, Sly Cooper I played on the demo disc, and I just replayed the same level over and over again. But what, you know what I mean?
Dude, they need to come out those demo discs again. That was cool.
But like, Xbox, you can't say that. Like, oh, I grew up playing Halo where I was blowing Covey's heads off. Like,
What
it's
more do
not the
you
same.
need?
It's I know, but that's not a family thing, and I think Xbox needs to get into like that family console space too. If they want to beat PlayStation, absolutely.
They don't even worry about PlayStation anymore. They don't want to do console. They worry about PC now.
Yeah.
They
All
pretty
right.
much gave the PlayStation the middle finger and walked away from them.
Next is turn 10. I think it's a virtual certainty that we will see a regular Forza game. I think it's already been confirmed, actually. I'm not 100% on that, but it's a virtual certainty at the beginning of the generation. We're going to see a new Forza game.
Yeah.
Turn 10 does the Forza games, and they also do the Forza Horizon games. So I think it's a virtual certainty that we'll see Forza. What are they on now? I think the last one is 7. So a Forza 8, I think it's almost a virtual certainty we'll see Forza 8.
Yeah. What was I'm trying to think of that. I don't think I played that game.
Probably
Is that the
not.
racing game?
Yeah, Forza is like the
Uh,
actual like track racing game.
uh,
Like Gran Turismo for PlayStation, Forza for
yeah.
Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah, I never played it.
I've always been more into like the street racing type races than the track racing.
Yeah. I think I can get down some street racing, but yeah, track racing does sound like fun.
Yeah, it's just like driving left turn, left turn, left
It's
turn,
like watching
left turn.
NASCAR. All you're missing is a Bud Light and a fucking hat. Oh, excuse my language. Hat.
All right. And last is Undead Labs, and they're the
Undead
ones who make the
Labs.
State of Decay games.
Oh, okay.
Um, well, the last State of Decay came out a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think
No,
it's been two and a
2 years.
half.
So 2 years ago, State of Decay came out. It's possible they have a new one coming. I don't know how well that last State of Decay did. That they might be making a new title instead of the State of Decay games. But I mean, there's like a lot of State of Decay games. I think there was like 4 or 5 when I looked at that list.
I don't think the last one did good at all. I think it kind of went belly up.
Yeah. But see, it's hard for me to like really judge that because, or a lot of these games now, especially if they're like newer ones, where they released on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Like it's hard. I feel like it's harder for me to judge that because no one goes like, "Oh, guess what? I went and downloaded on Game Pass today." You know, like normally it's like when someone talks about a game, "Oh, I went and bought Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
or whatever," you know.
Yeah.
So I'd say the two big ones we're like looking forward to hopefully seeing is Halo Infinite, which we know we're gonna see,
Yeah. Definitely.
and hopes and dreams that Fable is there.
No. It's gonna be though. If not, I'm gonna donkey kick whoever is in charge.
I mean, it's pretty much already been confirmed, so I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's got to be there. But like, the matter of getting to see it is what's gonna be awesome.
Dude, pretty much donkey kick, look back and go, make the game! And walk away.
All right, well, those are the studios. You ready to get started?
Hell yeah, I've been ready. Born ready.
And away we go. Wrong side.
Side to side. You can't even see my hands.
armor exosuit is now complete. Even though this technology will save humanity in the war to come, I must remind myself, liquid crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction. Armor cannot hope. It all means nothing until you step inside.
Oh shit, the start screen! Let's go!
Damn.
Am I dead already? I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right? Yep, this is death. No! No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief. No! No! You! I can't stand this! Who you are.
Breathe.
No! You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe.
The guy is very
Safe?
angry.
I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Okay, big guy.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it does.
I like how they put animals in this one.
It looks simpler too, which is kind of nice, actually.
Yeah. It's not so gaudy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like they went back to the original Halo.
Look at that clean ass drift.
Yeah. The way it sounds nice.
Right?
And they put a map in, nice.
Nice.
Oh, they're like missions.
Yeah, with like
Okay.
locations to go.
Yeah. It tells you the difficulty level and everything, that's cool.
Opened the world up, gave you a warthog to travel the world in.
Yeah. Is this supposed to be open world based?
I heard rumors about it being open world, but I think it's like... It looks open world-esque.
Yeah. They definitely went simpler with it.
Yeah. I had to turn it down. It was overloading my
So kind of
CPU.
sketching. Oh shit.
Yeah, there's that grapple hook.
Yeah. Nice.
That adds some fun style points.
You use your grappling hook to beat him down.
The UNSC lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. But here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
Dude, that was hype as fuck.
Damn. Yeah. Oh shit.
Wow. And Homeboy really knows how to work a camera.
Yeah, he did.
Like, it looked at, like, at one point, like he'd like picked it up and was like, Oh, oh, that
We
was
hope you
cool.
enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign.
I did,
I'm
bro.
incredibly proud of the team
Yeah,
at
I really
343,
did.
and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last 2 Halo games combined. Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects.
That is beautiful.
Displayed with 10 times the processing
Yeah.
power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before. We look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer. And now, please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
World premiere.
Okay. I'll go away.
Hope we got some lungs.
Scared me a little bit. Well, I guess that answers that for State of Decay, don't it?
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to the Xbox Game Showcase. Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox Game Studios, including unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great
Phil
games
Spencer.
as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your subscription or free to play. These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10. And they're early in development on the next Forza Motorsport. And Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second. The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in-engine.
World premiere.
Why is that the Halo voice?
That's always their world premiere voice. That game will look so sick when it comes out.
See, there was a coffee mug, but all of the guys had helmets on. So who the fuck was drinking the coffee?
Don't worry about it.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it. It is found in the smallest moments. In every step of a perilous journey.
I forgot about this game. I didn't know this game
In the
was coming.
symmetry of ritual. In the bonds we share. And in moments of stillness. It teaches us to look beyond the expected. To be a light in dark places. To seek answers. And to stand watch over our world. Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
It reminded me of the characters from Atlantis.
At first I thought it was gonna be an Avatar movie.
A magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal. And Eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare are so excited to be working on something like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community that's already growing around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice tattoo.
Yeah.
Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories.
Love you, Mom.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mom?
Allison?
Yeah. It doesn't matter that they don't believe us.
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense. But we couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth feels impossible.
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters is you're my brother. And the only way to move forward is to keep looking back.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window. She loved you.
She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this.
the way they sound. It sounded like the mic was against the mouth the whole time.
First part of that comes out soon. Story games, man.
Hey everyone, my name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X. We are now at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate in full 4K HDR in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented game feel with silky smooth animation, super crisp, sharp image, and low input latency, which is just so important for the tight and precise platforming feel of this game. We can also boost the immersion in different spaces in our world by using premium audio tech that we previously just could not simulate in real time. And with all of this crazy hardware power, we can give our players more options with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all of you to experience this very special version of Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart delivery later this year.
Is he wearing contacts or like is he on drugs? His eyes were super dilated.
Dude, his pupils are huge.
Oh my gosh. Like I couldn't stop staring into his eyes like that.
Look into his soul.
From the furthest reaches of the universe comes the biggest mystery in the galaxy.
An abandoned research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid. A sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today.
With the right kind of case,
They wanted us to develop a miracle drug.
can put you on the wrong side of a gun, or sword, or this thing. Thrills.
Or this thing.
Danger. Intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no one.
What will you find on Gorgon?
This unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state.
Yeah, I'll play that. That seems pretty cool.
Outer Worlds, man.
Yeah.
If you're waiting for the biggest game of the year,
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
then wait for Cyberpunk. But if you're ready for the smallest, we've got you covered. From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one. This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
Feed your friend to the spider.
Oh man. That Cyberpunk plug in there too. They're like, if you're looking for the biggest game, then wait for Cyberpunk.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering, we have been working on that next big Obsidian RPG. Check this out.
So 3 games
World
on here from
premiere.
Obsidian. Wow.
They're going all out.
We have always known war. It forged our empire. Turned heroes into queens and kings. And decimated
damn.
our foes.
Not an arrow I want to get hit by.
Now our oaths are lost.
That went hell of all.
Forsaken. And you must face the monsters our sins have borne. Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
Badass. I want to play that.
That seems like
fucking dope.
that seems like a Cletus ass game.
Yeah, Cletus approves.
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Eora. When Obsidian Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best, and it is being built from the ground up to take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series X. At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really
Bonjour.
passionate about interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
World premiere.
Fortune, fortune, smiling fate. I haven't seen you much of late. I need you now, cannot wait. But when I look, you're not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer. For our family, it was just a stopover.
For mine, it was the end of the road.
On the ground, now!
The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate? Coincidence? No. It was a long-forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
All my life, I've been scared of the shadows. But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light. I got your letters.
So is that supposed to be? I think that's supposed to be like a Walking Dead type game.
On all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December.
Oh yeah, that's right. I knew I had heard about it before.
3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic warrior, an experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC. I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland. And you can find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel. It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
Graphics wise, so far that looked dumb good.
Right.
And then we get something like that to look at.
Well, dumb good, right?
Primo.
What are we watching now?
Double fine.
What? Peter, he's been sitting there the whole time?
Who
wrote
nice.
the song? Peter. Oh, Peter. Fantastic work. Love the song.
Good job, Peter.
Fun to sing it. Now
Nice,
it's time
Peter.
to
I like the
rock.
song.
Shall we start rocking?
Let's rock.
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins. Where are we?
Shh. It's a quiet place.
Lost alone, neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's blown. At the bottom of a lake, a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started healing. Now I can feel out the galaxy and hear the flow of time. Been so tense, but now I sense a reason to this rhyme. And I can smell the universe, and I can taste the sky, and I can see each molecule through my cosmic eye. Senses are the magic keys. They fill the holes I've had, unlocking all my memories, which I never
Bro, I really dug that. I really dug that. That was a cool ass little trailer video thing.
You know what? That reminds me of you saying that you do multiple person shooter
We
for
can't wait for
family.
you to
That's probably
experience
it
the
right there.
amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions starting this September. For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud. Later
That's
this
cool.
year, Bungie will also release a new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer. It's time to step beyond the light.
Let's
This
go.
is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before. Unique perspectives, unexpected innovations, and fresh voices that demand to be heard and that we can't wait for you to discover. All of the games you're about to see are being built to launch exclusively on Xbox consoles. Thanks and enjoy.
Does that mean they're taking Destiny away from PlayStation?
No. She's saying from this point on.
Yeah. From this point on, there's no more Destiny for PlayStation.
No,
They still play the old version, but not the new version.
No, they can still play the new version. She meant from like after what she said. Every trailer after her saying that is going to be.
Okay.
Wasn't that cute?
That's super cute.
Stalker 2. Never even heard of Stalker 1.
Premiere.
Yeah. They just skipped one.
Yeah.
Just straight to two.
My Lord Inquisitor, I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations.
Homeboy's flashlight, dude.
Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent of the unrest. I'll know more when they make it back.
Oh, hell no.
If they make it back.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, 2021.
Yeah.
World premiere.
Something changed.
Yeah, that's not a great angle, dude.
Wire controller, what?
Of this world and all that it creates. With every passing day, the winds might grow stronger and carry us away, but we will
Saw yourself. You're like, oh shit.
Tetris.
Tetris and made it a multiplayer game.
Tetris Effect.
World premiere.
Okay. I can dig it. I might play it one day.
That was kind of a cool little video they did, though, there at the beginning.
Approaching orbit. Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here?
Hell yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here.
What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
Whoa. Hold on, let me check.
Find anything good?
Bex, you're not gonna believe this.
Right.
Ouch! What the?
The gunk. You know, like, I dig that art style, but I felt like it was, like, too serious to go with that art style.
Little legs and a big old body.
Yeah, I had one of those in my radiator.
Oh, you had a fucking dragon in your radiator. Freaking full-grown dragon.
Starts with a dead girl. A forest. The moon. Scent of pines. And then the gunshot. Every story has two sides. A regular, rational one, but also a darker and deeper truth. Not unlike a nightmare. I can see both. Worse, I can live them.
Hello? Anyone there?
What is this place?
That seemed interesting.
Yeah.
World
creepy, but
premiere.
like very intriguing.
Yeah. Like you see both worlds, all living and dead.
It had a light touch after that darkness we were just in.
Yeah.
Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. That looks fun.
Yeah, that's not a game we can get behind and play.
Yeah. It's like an MMORPG, but like not.
Louis
Yeah.
Diaz. I've seen your future.
One lipstick.
Global risk is death of the weapon. You will become.
Destiny chose me to save this world. And I will see it done.
Blacklist, we make our own path. We protect our own.
Can you protect me from fate?
17 seconds.
We got company.
Soon, the entire world will burn. All because of him.
That's
like
cool.
a 2 human feel. Only a 2 feel.
Today,
From that.
you saw
Yeah.
10 world premieres
That's
and
cool.
22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek
Except that
at
last
some
game
of
we
the
just
new
saw.
titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series X and Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
World premiere.
One more thing, bro.
Playground games.
Oh my god, it's fucking Fable. I know that symbol.
Of legendary heroes
Dude.
and treacherous villains. Of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony. All stories have happy endings.
Oh god.
Yours has yet to be written.
Yes, let's go.
Dude. That looks so nice.
Oh man.
I can't wait for Fable.
Right? They didn't even give like a release or anything. I was not expecting that to happen.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. All right.
Fuck. I'm super excited about Fable, dude. But
Yeah.
what's weird about it, I know we're skipping, but what's weird is in the last Fable, you were kind of in like the mid-century where you can use a gun, and like they started doing that.
Yeah.
It looks like they went back a little bit. Like it's not going forward. They
Well,
stopped and went
it
back,
kind
and I
of seemed
appreciate
like
that.
they hopped around, and like that last Fable was like the least favored one.
It was. Well, it wasn't that good. It just wasn't Fable-ish. It was.
I guess I can say it
Yeah.
now. Fable was the one that got ruined for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So when I looked it up, it was like Xbox Showcase, Fable trailer, Xbox Showcase. I was like, son of a bitch. But then, like, I wasn't all that mad about it because I kind of already knew it was coming anyways.
Yeah, I knew it was coming, but fuck, dude, they did good. Like, the
That
way it
looks
looked.
really nice.
Dude. That's one of the games I'm definitely going to play all the way through.
What was funny about, so that Crossfire X trailer, right? So as we're sitting there watching that, I'm like, I wouldn't mind. That campaign's looking pretty good. I wouldn't mind playing that. Like, I was like, it's not so good that I'd want to like go out and pay $60 to buy it. But it's going to be on Game Pass. And then I noticed, like, almost right after I was thinking that in my head, it was the little disclaimer on the bottom: single player will not be available on Game Pass. Xbox Live or multiplayer will be free to play for Xbox Live Gold members. I was like, oh, well, okay, then never mind. I guess I'm not gonna play that then. But what's funny about that is when I was reading all the multiplayer games, there was like Xbox Live Gold will be required, right?
Yeah.
Xbox Live Gold membership required, blah, blah, blah. So they must not be getting rid of Xbox Live Gold.
Yeah,
because this is all talking about, this is all next gen stuff. So Xbox Live Gold must still exist there.
Well, maybe what they're gonna do is put like Game Pass and Xbox Live together.
Yeah, but I feel like if they were gonna do that, it wouldn't have mattered if they said Xbox Live Gold was gonna be there. My camera just went out of focus. You know what I mean? Because it would have just been like on Game Pass, and then you have Game Pass, you get it. Like, they wouldn't have had to specify Gold had to be there.
Okay.
Maybe
they felt it was necessary.
Maybe. That Phantasy Star Online seemed pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, it looked fun. Like graphically, it didn't look that great. But I mean, it's a Sega game. It looked like a Sega game. But like, it looked fun.
It looks like a game we can play and keep on playing for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Get bored with it. Watch us say that, it's gonna end up fucking like
right.
Oh, what was it? I forgot the name.
But Halo looked really good.
Dude, I like how they went simple with it. They didn't do all the gaudy look to everything.
Yeah.
Like, even
like they simplified like the art style for it, which was really nice.
Cause you even notice the elites, they dumb the armor look down, way down. It looks clean as heck.
Oh, there's some good games there.
I can't wait.
I didn't see something from the initiative though, because it ended up being Playground Games that did Fable. So I wonder what they did.
Oh, they said they're going to announce more stuff later on.
Yeah, that's true. New Forza game. There was no new Horizon game, but they mentioned that Horizon was going to be remastered for the Series X.
Yeah.
There's some cool stuff there. And I think they made like a really big point because like this broadcast was in 60 frames per second, where most of them normally will do like a 30 frame per second thing for that cinematic look. And I feel like they did it the way they did to show off like this is really what this stuff's gonna look like and be looking like, which was really cool. Psychonauts was fun. I really liked that video.
Dude, I'm super excited
for Fable. They didn't give a release date though. Like
they did it.
Like that game, like especially considering how short that trailer was for it, makes me feel like it's pretty far out.
Yeah, like not till next year sometime.
I would almost venture to say like not till 2022.
You shut your mouth. You can leave. You can go on.
I mean, like that it was a 30-second like little teaser trailer. It wasn't even like a full-fledged trailer.
You can leave any point. Not to 2020. How 2022.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I would go and take a poop on your hood.
That
I would blame you. I would blame you. Like, no, it could have been sooner what Rob Jinx did.
that media or the medium game seemed pretty cool.
Yeah. I like how she can look into both.
Yeah, and it showed that you can be in both of them simultaneously.
Yeah.
So like with the power of the Series X, it's rendering both gameplays at the same time. That's pretty cool. That would be like if you were playing Halo Combat Evolved and you split screen that bad boy into playing the retro version and the modern version at the same time.
Yeah, dude.
Like, that'd be insane. And then Destiny getting that bump up to 4K 60 frames. So I wonder if that means, and they didn't mention it, but if it'll play 1080 in a higher like a higher frame rate.
It might.
1080 in 120 frames, or even like up to PC spec like 144.
Dude, that'd be nice.
I don't think it could be any more than 144 because I don't think HDMI supports anything higher than that.
If it was a optic, probably support it.
Yeah, if they had like a display port on it. But like, even so, that would like for Crucible, because you know how like every time we try to play Crucible, it's just like the hardest thing in the world to go down to like a 30 frame shooter. Like I think
good at it.
Well, I mean, plus we play all these 60 frame shooters where going down to 30 frames, it's hard, it's slow, it's sluggish.
Yeah. It feels weird when I do it. When I go into it, I'm like, ugh. Why?
But like PC players have been playing Destiny and they like, like online so much because, well, they get the higher frames. So I think that'll be for console players a game changer for Destiny's multiplayer. I think.
Yeah.
That
That's a good possibility.
That Hellblade game, dude, that looked so pretty.
Yeah.
Like that looked like they straight up filmed it.
It looked real.
Like that was insane. Like you could see the textures of her teeth. Like
I hope they don't like, oh, this is what it is, and also when you get it, it's like dumbed down a little bit. You're like, oh,
yeah, no kidding.
That's disappointing.
Oh man, dude, I'm pumped. That got me pretty pumped. That was way better than their third party one a couple months ago.
Yeah, dude, I want to play it now. Can I just sleep till that comes out?
I think some of their demos might be on Xbox like right now though.
I can tell you. Let's find out. Let's find the fuck out.
Any final words for our show?
Had a great time. Loads of new stuff. Happy with what I've seen. Can't wait for Fable.
That was a fun showcase. Halo, Fable, those are like the two big ones. That Phantasy Star Online seems pretty cool. And the fact that all this is going to be on Game Pass, and I have Game Pass until like 2022 thanks to that $1 upgrade. Like that's just awesome. Awesome.
No, we have to buy games again.
Right. And that's the thing. Like now they're getting to the point where like they're these cool like AAA games. It's like,
hell yeah, dude! I remember when it first came out, it wasn't that impressive of games to get.
Yeah, like you'd get like the one or two, but like now these are like some quality games. And like I mean, they've been having more and more quality games come onto it. But like these are quality first party AAA titles that like
fucking Halo.
It's awesome.
Fable, like all of them.
So, all right, well, that does it for our Xbox showcase. Thank you for watching. That was freaking awesome.
I want to play Fable now.
Play Fable. All right, and we'll see you guys next time.